Hey, what's up, everyone? Jumping in to say what's up real quick. Don't take financial advice from me. I'm not a financial advisor. Don't base anything off of these videos. I'm just making it for pure entertainment purposes. So there's that. AMC and APE. I know it's there's so much to talk about. I mean, literally, you can talk days and days and days and days and never run out. There's new stuff popping up all the time. But one thing I want to jump in and talk about is if you sold your AMC or you sold your APE. I remember when this forced free dividend was given to us that we paid for. Anyways, that's a whole nother story. But I did hear Adam Aaron said that it was a free. They gave it to us for free, and that's really where he kind of lost me, because I was kind of on the fence, like, you know what, I don't hate the dude too much. He might just be getting a bad rap, blah blah blah. And then I was kind of in denial. I still don't hate anyone, really. I don't hate a person. I don't know his circumstance. I just know it's shady, But for him to say that it was a free, it wasn't free. Obviously, we could see we were. I remember at that time being in the 20s, and a relative of mine that didn't know much about the stock was asking me about it, and I said, well, we're in the 20s right now. It's probably a good price. For me, I'm going to buy more in the 20s because my average was up high at that point. I had been buying all the time. I just didn't stop buying, I don't think, ever. I still haven't stopped buying, but I want to say my average was up to like 40 something at that time. So when it dropped down to like 28, 25, I was like, oh, 20. I kept buying, averaging down. But a relative of mine was saying something about it. I said, well, we're in the 20s right now, and I'd imagine it'll go higher. Obviously, I wasn't giving them financial advice because I didn't buy into it. They were just asking me. But I told them I'm going to buy more, blah, blah, blah. I just remember this conversation, so it kind of triggered this. But then that's around the time that APE came out, and I'm going to tell you, man, it just wasn't free. Y'all know, if you've been in this play long enough, that shit was not free, because ever since APE came out, we were ape raped. That shit was not free. It took from us. It was just unnecessary. Besides the fact that they just wanted more they wanted more money in their pockets. Really, I think that's what it comes down to. And like I said, just no factual evidence. I'm just stating my opinions here. But anyways, so it comes out, and he does the tweet checkmate, and I'm thinking in my head, like, I was kind of thinking like we were fucked, but then I'm like, you know what, maybe they got a plan. It's a checkmate, man, we're gonna do it, all right, cool, I'm all in, let's go. But I do remember people coming out at that time and saying, I'm gonna sell all my APE, or I'm gonna sell all my AMC, vice versa. And I remember thinking in my head, like, why would you sell either one? Like, at this point, I'm holding on to both, and I still am. I've added to both. I haven't sold a share, I just kept adding and adding and adding and adding. But Mike the Marine made a video today that had a very strong point about people possibly so heavy in APE that they want to convert it over, because it made sense at the time to them that, hey, this APE is cheaper and it's going to convert over to AMC, and maybe they sold their AMC, maybe they didn't. But the fact of the matter is, they sold some shares, possibly, and now they are where they're at. But for me, this play was always different. I jumped in knowing that AMC was about a short squeeze, was about a MOAS. So anything, I'm just not, buy and hold. I mean, we've been around this play long enough, that's all we were talking about. Like, in the very beginning, that's all we preached, that's all we were preached about, that's all we were preached to, and all we were preaching, buy and hold, buy and hold, buy and hold. Anyone would ask a question, I don't know, all I hear is buy and hold. Anyone would ask like some technical analysis, I don't know, just buy and hold. Nothing mattered, just buy and hold. Because that's what broke the system in GameStop, buy and hold. I figured they just got a little smarter, plus the fact that on our play we've got, it looks like, and like I said, no factual evidence, it looks like the company that we support is supporting the people that were trying to hedge them down. That's what it looks like. So it's getting to be a long video of me ranting on some bullshit that we already know about, but All I'm saying is buy and hold is all I hear. There was no reason for us to sell any of that. And you know what? It's your own money. You can do whatever the hell you want. But if you fucked up and sold all your AMC and went heavy in APE and then voted yes, and now you're preaching it to people, you're no better than the other people fucking us over. Like, you're trying to fuck other people over because you fucked up. If you fucked up, you fucked up, man. It's okay. But don't try to fuck other people over because you fucked yourself up. Alright? So, at this point, if you done fucked up and sold hella AMC, and I'm not telling you what to do, but if I were you and I had sold all my AMC and bought heavy into APE, I would take this opportunity not to sell my APE, but I would take this opportunity to buy more AMC. That's what I would do. That's not what I'm telling you what you should do. I'm not telling you to buy, sell, or hold, but that's what I would do personally, instead of trying to convince everyone otherwise, blah, 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 this and that, talking shit, getting mad at each other. Just my thoughts on it. Now, if vice versa, if I had sold all my APE and I was heavy in AMC and then they announced a reverse split, yeah, I would probably buy APE. That's what I would do too. But I wouldn't sell my AMC and talk shit and blah, blah, blah. I mean, coming into this play, we were all kind of ignorant to it, and the more we've gotten in down the rabbit hole, we've dug deep and we found out a lot of crazy shit. But all it really comes down to is buy and hold. Buy and hold. That's the most simple thing for me. That's what I'm doing. I'm not telling you that's what you should do, but that's all I can do. I can come on YouTube and tell you what I'm doing just because no one else wants to talk to me about it. They're sick of hearing it. I've got a few friends that are into it, but hey, we all got lives, we got families, we got jobs, we got shit to do. So, it's a long video. I'm going to jump out. Have a good day. Peace.